Welcome back to Commander's Corner, where we talk about the mission, people, and community. Today it's an honor to have Dr. Scott Lefevers join us. Dr. Scott is the chairman of the Military Affairs Committee, which is part of the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce. Dr. Scott is also a local dentist here in Goldsboro. Dr. Scott, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. It's my pleasure, sir.
So, Dr. Scott, how long have you been the chairman of the Military Affairs Committee?
Well, I took over as chairman on 30 June of 2016, the same day that you took over as commander of the 4th Fighter Wing. And I will step down as chairman the same day you step down as commander of the 4th Fighter Wing.
Fantastic. Well, it's been a great relationship, and it's been an honor to get to know you, and we definitely appreciate all the support that Wayne County and the Chamber and the Military Affairs Committee gives the base. But what do you enjoy most about the position?
And I would probably have to say the relationships I'm able to build. Both my father and my grandfather were stationed here. I didn't have the pleasure of serving, so when I moved back into town from school, I wanted to be as much part of this place as I could. I've been known, I sort of describe myself as a pro-military as a civilian can get. And when I heard about this committee, I wanted to be as much part of it as I possibly could, to help and support when I could.
So what is the purpose of the Military Affairs Committee?
Well, the overall purpose of the Military Affairs Committee is basically to maintain and to strengthen the relationship between Seymour Johnson Air Force Base and the community. But it's also to learn about its mission and its operations so we can better advocate for it, not only here, but on a state and a federal level as well.
So how do you see the mission of the Military Affairs Committee either growing or changing in the future?
Well, I think I know it's growing. It's almost doubled in size since I've become a part of it in 2006. And as the mission of Seymour Johnson Air Force Base grows, I can think it's going to grow in tandem with one another.
And Dr. Scott, could you tell us a little bit more about the makeup of the Military Affairs Committee?
Sure. The Military Affairs Committee is a part of the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce. The Wayne County Chamber of Commerce is made up of over 500 companies in the surrounding community. And the Military Affairs Committee has over 160 members within it.
And these are local businesses that are in some way connected to the base or located near the base, is that correct?
Yes, these are all businesses that want to support the base in any way they can.
Well, fantastic. Well, we definitely feel their support, and we want to say thank you for all the love and support that they give our airmen every day. So what is significant about the relationship between the Military Affairs Committee and Seymour Johnson Air Force Base?
Well, since I've been involved for the past 12 years now, I've been able to talk to a lot of people that have served all over the country. And one common theme that a lot of people have said about our MAC is that it's one of the strongest, if not the strongest, in the country. And I contribute that to a lot of things, some of which is the relationships built. We have people that are still involved in the MAC that have been involved for 30 plus years, that established relationships with people that grew in ranks, and both on the civilian side and on the military side. So that, along with being in a very, very pro-military community, I think put together enables us to be something that they call the staple across the Air Force.
What other messages would you like to send to our airmen?
Personally, it's just to keep fighting the good fight. I know, I can only imagine being one of hundreds of thousands of people that, with the workload that they have, sometimes it can be reasonable to think that they're insignificant, but I'm here to tell you on a civilian side from the outside looking in that that's not the case. They're the reasons why we have the strongest Air Force in the world, and I think it's because of our Air Force that allows the United States to be the country that it is and have the presence that it has across the world.
So Dr. Scott, is there anything else you would like to add?
Yeah, it would be mainly encouragement for those airmen who've been here for years or for those who just moved here last night. I would encourage you to become more part of the community. If you want to learn more about the community, I'd encourage you to go to the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce building and meet Kate Daniels and her staff and get to know what Wayne County has to offer, and the community, I know, will welcome you with open arms.
Well, Dr. Scott, thanks for joining us today. And to the men and women of Team Seymour, thank you for joining us, and may you continue to lead with courage.